Okay, Hygor. Here is the complete script about the potential Anthony Davis trade rumors sending him to Chicago, using George as the host name. Hey, Lakers fans! George here, and while we're focused on our own off-season, there's a wild rumor involving a familiar face and the team we traded Luka Doncic to that's shaking things up. Get ready, because after that massive trade that sent Anthony Davis to the Dallas Mavericks for Luka Doncic, there's now speculation that the Mavericks might already be considering trading AD. One NBA analyst is proposing a multi-team trade that would send Anthony Davis back home to Chicago and potentially signal the start of a dismantling for the Mavericks. Remember that huge trade back in February? It reshaped both franchises instantly. AD and Max Christie went to Dallas, and we got Luka. Now Dallas is in a precarious spot. They have a critical play-in game against Memphis, and their star guard, Kyrie Irving, is out with a torn ACL, expected to miss a significant chunk of next season. This has led some analysts to believe Dallas might need to hit the reset button and rebuild, and that could start with trading Anthony Davis. Bleacher Report's Andy Bailey has proposed a fascinating three-team trade idea involving the Mavericks, Chicago Bulls, and Orlando Magic. In this scenario, the Chicago Bulls would receive Anthony Davis and guard Gary Harris. The Orlando Magic would get center Nikola Vucevic and a protected 2025 second-round pick. And the Dallas Mavericks? They would receive forward center Zach Collins, shooting guard Kevin Huerter, forward Jonathan Isaac, a 2028 first-round pick from Chicago, a 2029 first-round pick swap from Chicago, and a top 5 protected 2030 first-round pick from Chicago. The impact is massive. AD goes back to his hometown. The Mavs get a haul of assets for a potential rebuild, and the Magic get a veteran center. Analyzing this trade, it makes sense for Chicago. Davis is a Chicago native and one of the best players to come from the city. The Bulls have struggled for relevance since the Derrick Rose era, and acquiring a 10-time All-Star and dominant big man like AD could instantly make them competitive again. For Dallas, with Kyrie's injury and the uncertainty, getting multiple first-round picks and young players like Collins, Huerter, and Isaac could be seen as a way to restock their cupboard and build for the future around other pieces. The Magic add a veteran center in Vucevic to their young core. The analysis suggests each team addresses a specific need or strategic direction, even if it means a quick pivot for Dallas after the Luka trade. Projecting possible consequences, if this trade were to happen, the Bulls would immediately become a much more interesting team in the Eastern Conference, potentially pushing for the playoffs. For the Mavericks, it would signal a clear shift towards a rebuild, likely making them less competitive in the short term as they integrate new players and draft picks. And for us Lakers fans, it just adds another layer to the wild aftermath of the Luka-AD trade, showing how quickly things can change in the NBA. All right, Lakers Nation, what do you think of this wild trade idea sending Anthony Davis back to Chicago? Does it make sense for the Mavericks to trade him so soon after getting him? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you're keeping up with all the crazy NBA rumors, hit that like button and make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss any of the latest news. Let's discuss it, Lakers family. We bleed purple and gold.